Hoops talk for the streets.
Now, the biggest beneficiary to Chris Paul coming to the Golden State Warriors is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is going to be the biggest beneficiary. You know why? I think Klay Thompson is going to have a way better season this year instead of last year with Jordan Poole, right? So Klay was taking some wild shots in the playoffs. We all saw that when Steph wasn't on the floor with him, especially against the Lakers. CP3 should actually be able to find him in his spots way easier. He's going to get the ball a lot more, actually. And Klay, if we're being honest, Klay has lost a step. Let's be honest right now. He's lost a step a little bit, and rightfully so. He's had a couple of injuries, a couple of devastating injuries. So this might mean that Klay Thompson may be better suited at the 3 over the 2. Maybe that's what Steve Kerr is thinking in his eye. We saw Klay take a million bad shots in that series. Draymond Green makes a bunch of turnovers in a series. Sometimes he makes some questionable decisions. And a lot of it is because the Golden State Warriors play very fast, right? So they play very fast, and sometimes they forget that the most important part is taking care of the ball, because when you turn over the ball, you're giving the opposing defense a lot of opportunities to score against you. You can't do that, especially in a playoff series. And we saw how the Lakers took advantage of that in this particular postseason, right? Also, with Chris Paul, they're going to become the best free throw shooting team in the league. Chris Paul is an excellent free throw shooter. I think he won the free throw shooting, not really a title, but, he was the number 1 in free throw shooting, I think like 2 years ago. Steph was also I believe, last year or the year before that. But now they have that methodical approach, like I said before, along with their pace and space movement offense that the Golden State Warriors like to run. I actually think it's going to be beautiful to watch, right? They could get crazy a little bit and maybe start Kuminga, maybe start Wiggins at the 4, Dre at the 5. You could keep Looney at the 5, keep Dre at the 4, Klay at the 3, Steph at the 2, Chris Paul at the 1. So they can either sub out Wiggins, they can either sub out Klay Thompson, they can either sub out Looney. There's a lot of different avenues that the Golden State Warriors can go with Chris Paul coming in this lineup, because how they're going to do it is probably Chris Paul will start the game. Then he's probably going to come out a little bit early in the game. And then they have a traditional lineup mid-quarter, and then bring CP back at the end of the first, close to the second. And then he plays with the second unit and make sure there's structure in that unit. So there's no drop-off in that lineup.